Okay, Weedcap Radio, bong hits and cameos, that's a perfect ratio. Let's get high and watch a movie blowing bomb haze. Me and my fiance, Weedcap all day. Let's get high and watch a movie.
Didn't even do a sound check or anything.
Call the police. Welcome back to Weedcap.
Prepared.
Welcome back to Weedcap Radio. I'm your host Caleb. With me, as always, my fiance Lauren.
He spent all his time fucking getting that clip prepared.
Oh my god,
he's obsessed with that Chinese man.
My entire algorithm. First of all, my algorithm took me years and years to build. It's Italian sandwiches, like hoagies, football cadences, like behind the scenes, like how they call like 52's the mic.
That's called you built your FYP brick by brick.
I built my FYP brick for brick, and in the past 24 hours, I have destroyed it with these. I mean, I don't even typically like stuff like this, but these Apple Pay pranks where the guys get the Apple Pay sound and they walk up to people in stores and act like they took money from them. And
which, like, how does that even work? I don't even understand how people are falling for that.
Because it's all immigrants. They're doing
That's not fair.
They're doing it to immigrants and old people, and it's fantastic. And I found this guy. This guy looks like a remember the Wii avatars, the Miis?
Yeah.
Tell me this guy doesn't.
Wait, are we talking about the Asian man?
Yeah, of course.
Police! Call the police!
Call the police!
He has a square head.
My boss talked to me for 40 minutes today, and it was like circus music in my head, just going, call the police, over and over and over. I watched that video maybe 90 times last night.
Yeah, I know.
And now my entire FYP, as the kids are calling it, is Asian people going like, oh, what? Because they're such a polite people that like you can't go to a place like you can't go to West Baltimore and do the Apple Pay prank. You'll die.
Yeah, you will.
But you could have a field day at H Mart. You could go to like the Asian grocery store because this is the thing I love about Asian people, and we love them here. We're huge Asian people fans here.
Yeah.
Their default emotion is confusion.
Mm-hmm.
So like the British people and Asian people have that in common, where like their first reaction is like, oh, or what's this then? It's like they're very inquisitive. Like so when they're not typical to react to violence. Now,
okay,
British people, because they've just been getting their asses kicked for the past 200 years and everything.
They fight a lot.
Yeah, they've been losing a lot.
They drink
recently.
too.
Yeah, but they're not like, so British people's default isn't violence because they're afraid they're going to get their asses kicked. And then Asian people's default isn't violence because they have to work through the math in their head first.
Figure out if it's worth it.
They got to crunch a number. It's like Rain Man.
The jail to not jail ratio.
They're like, he's got 5 fingers on that hand, 5 fingers on that hand. If I do this, and then they're working out like quadrants and stuff.
Or on the flip side, what if they're good at karate?
That's a very good point.
Then I feel like they're not worried about it.
In a lot of like Eastern European countries or European countries or even like Mediterranean countries, military service is mandatory. Like when a guy turns 18,
they're
you have
trained.
2 years of military service.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know this. In every Asian thing, you turn 18, mandatory 2 years karate.
Wow.
On your 18th birthday, they ship you out to
what if you've already done it?
To the dojo. I'm sorry?
Like, what if you're already participating?
Then you're teaching the class.
Oh.
That's how that works.
Mm.
And then every once in a while, there will be like an old hunchbacked Asian man who, for some reason, in China or these countries, the cane hasn't been invented yet. So they have to walk with like a roughly carved stick.
Yes.
For some reason, they haven't figured out how to round the top.
What you're describing is the plot to, I think, all 3 or 4. I don't know how many are out now, but all of the Kung Fu Panda movies. All of them. I don't know if you've ever seen
Those
them.
are Asian.
Oh my, it's called Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, but it's Jack Black.
As a panda.
Are pandas
in China. The one that I saw was in China.
Well, I'm just saying that for people...
And there was an old man with a cane stick.
Wouldn't rounding off a stick technically be geometry?
They round it? They just carve it.
Yeah, but...
What are you talking about? Like a
round off the top like that of a sickle? You know what I mean? You know, because they're
oh, you're talking about like a shepherd's hook.
No, I'm talking about a fucking cane. You know what I mean?
Why are they rounding off? Isn't it just worn with time?
Oh my god, dude! You don't understand what a cane is. Have you ever seen a fucking cane?
Yeah.
So a cane is down here, and you put your weight on it to rest it. These Asian countries, they're walking around with like shoots of bamboo.
A shepherd's hook. Have you ever seen a fucking shepherd's hook, sir?
They're not hooked at the top. What are you talking about?
What is it then? Just a blunt force?
We're just going to fight for these people here, okay? The Asian people are walking around with straight sticks. The shepherd's hook is a very Afghani thing, like keeping a boy in your house to fuck when your wife isn't home. It's a very Middle Eastern concept.
Camels, just the camels.
What?
They shepherd camels.
Who?
Middle East, in the Middle Eastern places.
Camels are not Middle Eastern.
Where do they live then?
Camels are like African.
No.
Yeah.
They live in the desert. In the Middle East.
The African desert, right.
And in the Middle East, there's several camels everywhere.
I don't think there are camels in the Middle East.
All right. Well, like you said, we're not going to argue for the people.
Well, all of a sudden when you think you might be wrong.
Someone join in the fucking chat. Or you're going to Google it? He never Googles anything.
Because I'm positive that
Look it up. Look it up.
Camels
Continue
are Egyptian.
Your Google search. Where's Egypt?
In Africa. Are you fucking high?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you are. Are there camels in Africa?
No, in the Middle East. That's what you're...
Oh. Whatever. I've been drinking.
You're saying that they are in Africa.
So, camels are very much present in the Middle East.
You fucking bitch.
Oh, okay, but hold on a second, because particularly the one-humped dromedary, which is not a real camel.
Yes,
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a different kind of camel. Camel has two humps.
No.
Yes.
There's several kinds of camels out there.
Well, this is not a real camel. This is some sort of...
What's it, a hybrid?
It's a half-breed camel that... Yeah, see...
Just admit you're wrong.
Well, I wasn't, so I won't.
The chat knows.
No, the chat doesn't know.
I was a fucking zookeeper.
Right, who doesn't know anything? What does that say?
Fuck you, Tard 6.
Caleb right about camels.
Caleb right about camels. Yeah, okay.
You just said the chat knows. You're right.
No, the chat doesn't know, clearly.
Adolf Pillar says you mean Brackjack. Brackjack. Guys, we've got some very exciting news, and we'll go back to... You made Tard 6 left.
Sorry, fuck you, though.
Caleb right about camels. You said, fuck you, Tard 6. They left. I hope you're happy.
Good. We don't need them here.
We're hemorrhaging listeners.
I don't give a fuck.
Because of your piss poor attitude. And
I'm right about camels.
No, you're not.
Yes,
You're not. We'll settle this once we're done. I don't feel like fighting
anymore.
Settle
this in the bedroom.
Yeah, we will. I will.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Right.
After 10 years, I'm out of tricks. My bag of tricks is depleted and laying in the corner. There's nothing I can do that you haven't seen.
That's true.
I
haven't seen your butthole.
No, you never will.
I have not seen his butthole.
No. And even
I've seen like close to it, but I have not seen it. I keep begging him, spread them.
Oh, you mean when I teabag you when you're laying on the edge of the bed?
No, I'm just saying like I've seen like the outer portions of your butthole.
You've seen my stink wrinkles?
I can't even say that, but just when it gets a little bit darker as it gets closer.
I'm going to be bleached. I have an appointment with a cosmetic bleacher.
Then I'll get to see it?
Potentially. You'll see the post.
Bleaching the skin there?
You'll see the post that I make on social media.
Do they bleach the skin?
Yeah, they bleach the skin. They take
Michael Jackson.
Exactly like Michael Jackson. That's exactly that's exactly right. Finally, you're right about something.
Because the whole time, for a long time, I thought they were just bleaching the hair, and I'm like, what's the point?
No, they're bleaching the skin. They're hitting like the Sammy Sosa. Do you know who Sammy Sosa is?
He's a baseball player.
Wow, that's incredibly hot that you know that. So Sammy,
my dad's into baseball,
and you made it not hot. Let's go. So this is what Sammy Sosa used to look like.
Black man.
Yeah, maybe more like Cuban. He kind of looked like Frank, like a black Frank Costanza,
a dark Mexican,
and
a Blexican.
This is what he looks like now.
What?
Doesn't he look like a ghoul?
That's a different person.
No, that's him.
What happened to him?
He wants to be on the right side of history. He is bleaching his skin.
That's not right. That's not real. That's AI.
No, it's not. That's really what he looks like. I mean, it's a common.
Why did he do that?
I think that he disagreed with the Freddie Gray riots.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I think that when all that popped off, he was like, "Hey, I can't be walking around like this." And then,
oh my god.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
So guys, we've got some exciting news. We have a lot of guests coming up. We've got big guests. Maybe
the biggest.
They're calling them great guests.
Great.
Frankly, you've never seen guests like this except for Crack Amico. He's coming back and you've seen him before on Weedcap Radio.
Yes.
But I'll tell you a little bit how we're getting these guests is that last Thursday, I made my foray back into stand-up comedy.
Let him clap for you.
Thank you. That's a good call.
Yeah, let him clap for you.
Yes, they're clapping. Thank you very much. That's when I was bowing once I was done. And I was being pelted with roses at the port in Fells Point, Baltimore, Maryland. I dipped my toes back into stand-up, and I immediately realized how gay stand-up comedy is.
But you liked it.
I did have a good time. I did well. If I wouldn't have done well, I never talk like that.
No, this is exactly how every single stand-up comedy show that Caleb has ever done in his entire life is gone. If he does well, he loves it. He wants to do it again and again. He can make a career out of it even.
Right.
But if he does poorly, it's not great. And if he does poorly more than once in a row, we're leaving early.
That's exactly right. So, I'm the kind of comic I've done stand up. I did stand up for the better part of 10 years. I'm the kind of guy who bombs like every other show. Like
it was a real gamble.
For me. It's I never really do okay. I either like murder or I bomb and I get angry. And that's a kind of a problem because I'm typically drinking. I'm not allowed at Magoobies anymore. Let's just say that.
That was for other reasons.
Yeah. So I went to the port. I did really well. And I'm like, let me start branching out into some stand-up peeps. So in addition to February 12th, we'll have Crack Amico back here. Yes.
That's not next, but the following.
The following February 12th, we will have Crack Amico coming back, and we're going to be doing a special episode.
Is it like Valentine's Day themed?
It's very sexy. I wish I could play Careless Whisper by George Michael, but I already got copy strike. Copy struck.
Can we sing it?
Yeah. So we're going to be ranking the top sex scenes from movies of all times. We need your help. So submit ones to us to watch live on the show with Crack Amico, and we will rank them. And the winner.
Wait, are we just watching sex scenes?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
it's just sex scenes. And whoever.
Get Ryan's dad's
OnlyFans.
Oh my god,
that angle where it's just like flabby man ass pile driving. I don't know why, but when he said like my dad has an OnlyFans, that's what I'm
imagining them being fit though. Did
Why?
He say? Did we ask?
No, he said the woman kind of was frumpy.
Damn.
So Crack Amico is going to be coming back on the 12th. I'm just now Adolf Biller said I spit on your grave. I'm assuming that's the name of a movie, but for a second I said why? I'm like, what the fuck did I do, dude? Because I did stand up.
You in the afterlife.
Perfect. I'm gonna write that down. I spit on your grave.
That's a scary movie. There's a sex scene in there.
Then check this out. The following week,
go on.
The legend himself from Super Bowl commercials, Dad Meat podcast. Adolf says it's a rape scene. Okay. That'll be really good. That's
not very sexy. Is he the guy with the rape kink?
No, that's Kazarus.
It's okay if you have one though too.
That's Kazarus. Mike Rainey is going to be joining us. Mike Rainey from the Dad Meat podcast, Little Stinkers, the following week. That's February 18th. And then guys, I called in a big favor for an episode in March. I don't know. I mean, he's pretty big now, but I don't know how many people who follow, I don't know how people follow stand-up that listen to this show. But we're still working out the exact date. In March, the
The one and only.
The one and only. The author of Running the Light. Big Stink himself. Sam Tallent is going to be joining the show. He's going to be calling in. We're going to do an hour with him.
Sick.
One Thursday in March. I'm still working it out with him. We're going back and forth. But I called in a big favor to the big dog, Sammy T. I said, I need you on Weedcap Radio. The people are clamoring for it. So once we get the date locked in, I'll announce that. It'll be some Thursday in March. We'll be joined by Sammy Tallent. Phenomenal
Check him out
author.
if you don't know him.
People, if they don't know Sam Tallent, they're living under a goddamn rock. The movie this week, the 2015.
The 2020.
2015. I'm drinking on propranolol tonight.
You're not supposed to.
I'm on
that.
a beta blocker and I'm having some Bud Lights. Sue me, okay? If I say a slur, forget it. Don't. This is a safe space for slurring.
No.
The 2015 Slobber Knocker.
Really?
It's a remake. See, now this is something I didn't know. I had no idea that this movie was a remake.
Oh, they made it once already.
That's what a remake typically is. Yes. Yes. And camels are African as well.
Okay.
It's a remake of Death Game, which is a 1974 film. This is Knock Knock,
Right.
starring Keanu Reeves and a couple other whores. Lorenza Izzo, Ana de Armas.
Like no one else noteworthy is in that movie, I think.
Well, because it's just really three characters the entire
people
time.
getting it on.
They are getting it on. They do quite a bit in this movie. So the plot is basically that Keanu Reeves is a loving family man and he's an architect. He's like a Art Vandelay kind of character. And then his wife is going away for some reason.
But she's a weird sculpture artist, and there's weird sculptures and like shit all over their house.
They live in like a real Art Deco kind of
modern
environment.
Open, airy, yeah.
I was heavily on edibles when we watched this, so you're gonna have to run me back through some of the particulars of the plot. But so his kids leave, and also Keanu Reeves is. I know that he's getting his flowers. He is the worst actor of all time.
Specifically in this movie, it's just like, who did they make him be this way, or is this just how he is?
It really fucking pisses me off that people put dirt on Nicolas Cage's name and then celebrate Keanu Reeves. And in this movie, Keanu Reeves is playing with his son. He's like, I'm a dinosaur. Whoa. He's a monster. No one plays with their children like that. And if you do, you should be shot.
Well, neither one of us would know because neither one of us had a good childhood with a father figure that would play with them.
All right. Jesus Christ. We're bringing it down tonight. The craziest part is like, though, my father was out banging transsexual women like in cars and smoking crack out of like a glass rose stem. Mm-hmm. But your dad was just building models.
Yeah, my dad was putting together figurines of models and tiny little army men.
Like your dad was in the house. He could have come out and hung out with you at any point.
Nah, they just let me. They were like, "You like Barbies? Here you go. Here's a house. Here's a Barbie. Do you know how to use your imagination? Great. Bye."
That's so crazy, dude. That's wild. The craziest part is I think if my crackhead father had been there, I think he would have played with me.
I agree.
He would have had a lot of energy.
Yeah, he would have been like, "Look at this monster truck, buddy.
Oh, dude.
There, let's crash these cars."
Fucking burning when I piss, dude.
He's just throwing that in there and then like being like,
I got something called the drip, buddy. I got it from a dude named Stephanie last night. No, yeah. It's tough too because my biological father, who I've gone maybe 8 years, working very hard to block all contact.
You did see him when you had a family thing a couple years ago.
Oh my God, he smelled so bad.
Yeah, man decided he wasn't going to use deodorant.
My grandfather had a heart attack. I walked into the waiting room of the hospital and I leaned to my sister and I said, "When did our father stop wearing deodorant?" And I thought I was joking because I didn't think it was him. And I thought she was going to joke. She was like, "It's about 2 years now." And I was like, "Holy fuck, dude." Yeah, that's the craziest thing is this man is smoking crack. banging transsexuals without protection. He's got rubber fists strewn about every domicile that he inhabits. He lived in a bomb shelter for like 2 years.
That was a sick place.
But when it comes to like just rolling on some degree, he's like, that shit's killing you.
Yep.
So it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense to make all of those choices. You know, my mom actually told me a story the other day that when I wasn't born yet, my mom was pregnant with me. They were going to her baby shower and they were leaving their house, and a van full of black dudes pulled up and got out and took him. And he was gone for like 6 days. They were holding him, and my grandmother had to pay a bunch of drug dealers with a check. They had to drive into West Baltimore and cut the drug dealers a check. No, but this guy, my biological father that I've worked so goddamn hard he now is dating a woman who's a little bit older than me. He's lying about his age, and he is visibly old.
He's got gray hair.
He is visibly old as fuck. And he's now like a mile down the road.
I haven't seen his car, actually.
Thank God. I could just picture him being like, I'm 40. And it's like, dude, you're 60 years old and you're still smoking crack.
That's 20 years is a crazy lie. You could maybe get away with a 10-year lie, but 20 years of an age difference?
I couldn't get away with a 10-year lie. My hair is gray as fuck and I'm 31. I couldn't pass. You know what? And I know this because I've aged probably 10 years in the past 3 years. Because 3 years ago, when I would try to buy nicotine pouches, I would always get carded. Always. And now I'm like pulling the ID out, and the Indian guy's like,
nobody.
He's like, nobody. It's okay.
Well, you also go there all the time.
I see the pain in your eyes. No, but I was in a 7-Eleven in Olney, and I watched them card a guy who was probably 7 to 8 years older than me. And I walked up and I was like, and she's like, it's okay. I was like, all right, cool.
Damn you. Fuck you, nicotine. Nicotine so bad.
Nicotine is good. So back to knock knock here. We're gonna try to rein this in. We gotta
I want fucking nicotine.
Before we Crack Amico is such a down ass dude that when he comes on the show, he gets it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when Sam Tallent and Mike Rainey come on, we're gonna have to try to stay on track a little bit.
Don't they know?
They don't. No.
They don't know.
I think Mike might know. I can promise you Sam Tallent doesn't know.
Here's the thing. Can't we just do a little disclaimer? Hey, by the way, we don't usually talk about the...
I think Sam will get it. He'll be all right. But maybe we just try to stay on topic just a little bit. Like maybe we don't start an episode...
It'd be easier if I had nicotine.
Maybe we don't start an episode where I'm ready to smack the shit out of you over camels. You know what I mean? Because you just...
Well, you were wrong about that.
I wasn't wrong.
You refused to...
I wasn't wrong. Ask Tard 6.
Tard 6 is gone.
He actually came back. He heard your voice and he left immediately.
Well, as if I was going to leave? Or where was I going to go?
No, I'm just saying he doesn't want you here.
All right, bye.
Well, when he comes back, I'm going to mute your mic.
Fuck you.
And it's actually Weedcap Radio. Tard 6 is joining me next week.
Oh,
You have the week off. I should suspend you. That's what I should do.
You suspend me?
I should suspend you. I should really make you, like, if we're really getting down to it,
wow.
I should put you on like desk duty.
I'm going to suspend you.
Where you can't suspend me. This is my show.
From certain things.
This is my show.
No, I know.
This is my show.
Yeah, suspend me all you want for your fucking show.
Don't do it like that.
No, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Okay.
Fine.
You're suspended.
Perfect. You want me to check out now, or
when you guys going to give up the movie review? You guys have great. See, this is the problem, Adolf, is that before we were on Ryan's network, we were strictly a movie review show. And I appreciate you saying we have great banter.
This is our life.
Pride ourselves in banter, but this is not for the show. This is
literally how
this is how I interact with everybody. And this is how Lauren interacts with me.
No, I'm nice. Yeah.
Now I'll talk to a neighbor like this. Lauren will not talk to a neighbor. I'll talk to a person in the grocery store like this. Lauren will not. She'll be like,
I have a customer service, a public voice that I use.
Correct. I will not. When are you guys going to give up the movie review? Maybe we should. Maybe we should give up the movie review. But see, this is the thing, Adolf, is that if I can call you Adolf, and I, by the way, Adolf, this is like the 5th time that you've complimented us, and
Thank you so much.
sometimes when I okay. sometimes when I'm on the phone with like at my job with an angry customer, I'm like, I got a dude named Adolf who's nuts about me. I don't need your lip.
Your opinion means nothing.
Your opinion means nothing to me. I got a bunch of white supremacist podcast fans.
I should start doing that at my job.
Yeah, you really should. It's a great.
I gotta remember.
Yeah, I don't know. So we started as a movie review podcast, and the cool thing about having the movie review is it gives us a title for the show. It gives us a background topic, and part of it is just I think it's funny that people will randomly.
They'll just search up the movie and find us.
See, we don't get a lot of views on YouTube because we're an audio-only podcast, but Spotify and Apple Podcasts go nuts. And people will be looking for serious movie reviews. And then they'll stumble upon this, and then we'll get emails being like, hey, I really like your show. I was waiting for a movie review. And that's my favorite thing is when people are like, hey, this is I was looking for a movie review and I found whatever the fuck this is. As a matter of fact, I got an email from, we did that Age of Disclosure thing.
Yeah.
That
Everybody
episode,
loves that.
That episode has been getting hundreds of listens per week. I don't know why, just like over and over and over. And people
remember, what did we talk about?
This dude was like, I talked about how I think aliens are just actually people with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
I got an email from this dude and he was like, your show is rude, it's crass, it's inappropriate, and I love it. And I'm like, that's maybe the best thing I like. No, but yeah, you're right. Maybe we probably won't. We're probably going to continue.
At some point,
to do
we
it.
might run out of movies.
That's a ridiculous statement.
Because we've seen a lot of movies already that we haven't even done shows on because we're like, oh, we've already watched that.
Right, but think about how many movies there are, Lauren.
Yeah, but think about how many that are actually worth watching, Caleb.
Yeah, because
how many movies have we put on and stopped?
I'd like to transition into a strictly softcore porn movie review.
I think that's a good idea.
I would really like that.
Because they do have storylines in them.
Yeah. So like I used to stay up and watch like The Hills Have Thighs.
Yeah.
Like those movies.
Sure.
But the problem is that in those movies, they can't ever line the abdomens up right for the thrusting.
Because
like,
it's not penetration, right?
I know it's fake penetration, but I feel like I could do fake penetration so much better than they I feel like if I don't want to pat myself on the back,
bragging,
but I feel like, oh my God, I forgot to switch the transition to the show. I'm such a fucking idiot. I feel like I could like revolutionize the softcore porn industry.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. Asian shit porn says you should just pick a movie and never talk about it.
That's basically what we do, Asian shit porn.
Say this week we are doing Billy Madison the movie and then never mention it again. I mean, we've done that.
We literally have.
Not specifically to Billy Madison.
Caleb actually hates Adam Sandler. So.
I can't stand Adam Sandler,
We've
dude.
talked about this
Adam Sandler is the biggest piece of shit. I can't stand that dude. Every single movie is just like,
I love when you do this.
I fucking hate Adam Sandler, and I don't understand it. I get in fights with people about this all the time.
This blew my mind when we met. I was like, oh, he loves comedy. He obviously loves Adam Sandler. I'm talking to him because I loved Adam Sandler. I've seen all of the Adam Sandler
Women have
movies.
poor taste in things.
And then I go, yeah, you do it. Oh my God, it's Adam Sandler. You want to watch this? He goes, I fucking hate him. And I'm like, what?
Adam Sandler is such a one note. Although I will say this, if we're going to talk about movies, Adam Sandler did one of the only movies that
Go ahead.
that actually like elicited an emotional response from me.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. That movie is fucking. It
actually is very good.
I don't want to call it incredible, but it's the only movie I've ever watched where I've been like the phrase "on the edge of your seat" is thrown around a lot. That movie just gave me anxiety.
I get that a lot with movies though, because if I'm really into it, I'll be like in it.
That's the only movie that's ever done that to me.
Really?
Uncut Gems was different, but if you notice in Uncut Gems, not one single
no, he's a serious.
It's just the only one.
Character.
Every other movie sucks.
Well,
dick.
he's plays serious characters in like whatever those movies.
Oh, those.
the grown-up movies. It's not a
I've never
serious
seen
character.
those.
Oh.
I heard Norm Macdonald was in the grown-up movies, so maybe I will check those
Norm
out.
Macdonald's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah.
So that's weird, again, that you don't like him.
I did a Jew movie about Jules. Who could have guessed?
Exactly.
Yeah, I do. Uncut Gems was actually a pretty. If you haven't seen it, you should watch that movie because it's actually pretty good.
I didn't want to watch it, but I did, and I liked it.
So
We're
I don't
gonna
know.
keep talking about movies, guys. I'm sorry, and I don't know.
That remains to be seen. I'll make the final decision, but
Because it's your show.
if you want to be technical, I used to do
I
the
can
show.
sneeze.
I used to do the show without you. Sneeze away from the microphone. You contribute a lot to the show. Bless you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad.
Sorry, we're sick.
I'm so glad. Yeah, that's why we didn't have a show last week. I was sick as a dog.
No, you were doing comedy last week, and then you got sick from the fucking comedy show.
I caught some sort of gay influenza in the green room. I'm looking around at all these stand-up comics, and I'm going, I'm gonna
get sick.
I'm gonna catch something. Fucking Tom.
Dude, you guys are all up in the mics together. That's how you got it.
It was the green room. I felt fucking Tommy Simbazo's warm breath on my shoulder, and I was like, dude, I'm going to get sick.
He does look like
Tommy Simbazo, by the way. I love Tommy Simbazo. Great guy. We were talking about why I don't do comedy anymore. They were like, hey, we haven't seen you in forever. Why are you here? I'm like, hey, Parker called me and asked me to do this. And then Tommy Simbazo said the craziest thing to me, and he was 100% serious.
What?
I said, yeah, I used to really like doing stand-up, and then I realized that I like doing a podcast with my fiance in my house more because I don't have to leave and come be surrounded by faggots like all of you. And we were joking around.
Right, yeah.
He goes, Tommy Simbazo goes, yeah, I guess we've got a little bit different of a work ethic. This is a verbatim quote. I guess we've got a little bit different of a work ethic. I was jerking off in the parking lot of Hip Hop Fish and Chicken earlier, and I stopped to come here. And we were all like, what, dude? That dude is a sex pest. And I don't mean that in a...
No, he's a predator, actually.
I don't mean that in a negative...
No, he might be a predator.
That dude, no, he's not a predator, but he was... And then this is the craziest part. He was like, and then he was like, so I was jerking off in the parking lot looking at giantess porn. He's into giants.
What's that?
Which intrigued me. So, he is into women that tower over him. And he's very, I don't think he's going to mind me talking about this.
What is that?
This was a green room chat.
Representation.
So
show me. I need to Google that.
Google giantess porn. GIANTESS. It's like women.
Every day I learn something new that I didn't want to know before.
So he likes a woman who towers over him. He's looking at this porn while he's eating Hip Hop Fish and Chicken. And then he realizes like, oh, I'm getting hard. I should probably jerk off. He's in the parking lot. He takes his dick out, starts jerking off. And then he goes, I didn't want to come in my underwear, so I just put it away. And then I'm like, you just gave me a hug. Ew. And he's like touching all over. That's where I got sick. I got fucking. I
should have put. Ew, these are all AI.
Yeah, he said that. He said he pays a man in New Jersey to generate giant, fantasy porn for him.
Oh my god!
And I was like, you can't generate a prompt yourself. You can't just type in what you want to see.
ChatGPT can't help you out with this.
So this intrigued me. You know, I love to hear about people's sexual kinks because I'm a pretty vanilla guy. That's a giant woman. Yeah. I'm a pretty vanilla guy, and in people hearing about people's kinks, like I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
This guy tells me, okay, he goes, I said, so let me ask you this. If a regular woman puts on high heels, does that do it for you? And he said, yes. And I'm like, oh, so it just has to be physically the woman has to tower over you.
Just sit on a chair.
He goes, make no mistake. I do prefer a naturally tall woman, but it's anybody that towers over me. And then I was like, well, that's got to be incredibly convenient because there's not a lot of other kinks where a woman can just like buy shoes and now she's your kink. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you're into like high heels.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Sneakers. You like Converse.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was interesting that that's his kink. And hey, I'm not a kink shamer.
Are you saying that like normally people would have to find someone whose kink matches them? Because like
right, because most people's kinks can't be a piece of equipment doesn't do it for you. You know what I mean? Like if your kink was like, I don't know, like a woman with red hair, you'd have to find like a ginger woman. Whereas,
or hope that your partner be willing to dye their hair.
Or dye their hair, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, he said he was jerking off in the Hip Hop Chicken parking lot. And he was
I think
totally
is illegal.
serious. Oh, it's 100% illegal. He was like, people are around and I was just, doing it kind of, he said he was doing it like covertly. And I was like, don't talk like you're,
think you can.
Don't talk like you're Jack Reacher talking about jerking off in the Hip Hop Chicken parking lot.
I don't think there's a way to jerk off without.
Oh, I could jerk off in a full room. No one would know.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe that.
Oh, I could. Absolutely.
I don't believe that.
Well, what you do is you reach in your pocket. You go in and you play a little pocket pool. You know what I mean?
No, because I don't have a dick.
Right. You had no idea. See, women can jerk off with like bumpy roads, horseback riding.
A good corner on a chair.
A pillow.
Washing machine.
Washing machine?
Yeah.
Washing machine, a body pillow.
You're just mentioning different types of pillows.
Like if you're in a car and you hit a rumble strip. Like, so women can do that, no problem.
Right. But I just feel like it's more obvious when guys do it.
Yeah, but I feel like given the
cat's in the tree. Oh my God.
Oh no, our cat isn't. We haven't taken our Christmas tree down because we're white trash, and our cat is about 5 feet up it, hanging out of it. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to hear about. Throw your kinks in the chat.
Yeah, I think you're mistaken about the kinks, dude.
If you're listening live,
there's other things that people have kinks that you can wear.
I don't know. I would love to explore like Google. Here, hit me with your. Cat is going crazy.
Go ahead.
Hit me with Google like most popular kinks. That's what I'd like to know. And I'd like to know like the top 10 most popular kinks. If you could read them to me, if you could Google it and stop looking at the cat. Because we're doing a show. It's a live production.
Trying to get on Pornhub.
It's a live production. Oh, you're looking at the giantess porn?
You said it was called, you want to know the top kinks?
Top 10 most popular kinks. And I'd like to kind of run through those real quick and kind of get a feel for what's going on in America. I love this country. And I want to have my finger on the pulse of this country. Yeah, hit me with the top 10.
Well, you'll never guess.
Do 10 down.
Oh, so start from 10
Start from the bottom, yeah.
Okay. So 10 is sensory deprivation.
What are they, fucking Joe Rogan?
Blindfolds, earplugs, or gags.
Hold on. That's like Aaron Rodgers going in a fucking like a darkness retreat.
I'm just saying,
sensory deprivation.
It increases focus on touch and sensation.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Do you want to know?
You've tried that?
No, I said I would.
Oh, well, you do it alone. You can find a corner of a chair and blindfold yourself or something.
Sounds nice. Number 9 is erotic humiliation and degradation. Degradation?
Erotic humiliation. Oh, that's the whole...
Consensually being teased, called names, or degraded, which can be verbal or physical.
See, now that goes two ways because there are men who like to degrade women, which always feels a bit mean to me. I don't like that.
Yeah, but when the women degrade the men, it's okay.
No, I don't like that either. I've seen that. Now Tommy Simbazo, I hate to keep bringing it back to Tommy Simbazo.
He's got some kinks that we need to discuss here.
Baltimore comic Tommy Simbazo, give him a Google. You can find his episode of Stavi's World. He's good friends with Stavros. He opens for Stavi every time Stavi comes home. So he was telling me that he paid a woman like an exorbitant amount of money, and he sends her a picture of his dick and she says it's small, and he pays for that. And he was like telling me that like it was like, you know how someone would be like, oh, I wonder
how much.
So he was saying it like it was the price of a cup of coffee daily.
That sounds like a good deal. Like we could do that.
I would never do that.
No, we could do that as a couple.
I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want to
get some money.
I'm not interested in being a party for these. The
number 8 is voyeurism.
And what?
I don't know what that means. The thrill of watching others or being watched.
Oh, that's... Exhibitionism.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't say that word. Exhibitionism.
Okay.
Now it makes sense.
And that's where you put on a show.
They want to either put on a show for someone or they want to watch a show.
Because I think voyeurism is when you're like hanging out in a bush watching people fuck through a window.
Yeah, that's the thrill of watching others.
I don't know what's thrilling about that.
Some people, you know what? I don't know. To each their own. We can't yuck people's yums. Consensual, non-consensual, which is one of the things that our friend talked about.
Shout out Kaz.
This is a BDSM scenario where the submissive partner explicitly agrees to have their verbal no ignored as part of the fantasy.
See, now this is interesting to me because...
So do they want him to say no?
I think so. And I think that's like rape play, which I don't get down with. But they were talking in the green room about free use. And I was like... and I asked for clarification on that. And they said free use is just when you have sex whenever you want. And I'm like, that sounds an awful lot like the arrangement I have.
Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, you never say no. I can be like, you want to fuck? And you're like, yeah. So, but I think free use is like if you were cooking and I came up behind you and just jammed it in. But then in scenarios like that, there's a lot of hazards. There's hot stuff going around. Like maybe you're making a beef Wellington and like there's phyllo. It just doesn't seem sanitary. So I'm not into that.
I do walk around without pants on a lot of the time. So.
Yes.
Okay. Ew, number 6.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry for being you. Age play.
Age play.
Yeah. Role play involving an artificial age difference, such as daddy, baby girl, or mommy boy.
Oh.
Mommy boy.
Yeah. See, I don't really like that. I think because I come from a broken home, I'm not into... I can't imagine what it's like to have a parental figure. So I can't picture that sexually. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And for me, when I picture my parental figure, I'm immediately soft. Like that's not good for me.
All right.
The next one is foot fetish.
See, now that's another one I don't understand.
I knew a guy with a foot fetish.
You told me about that.
Hated that.
I don't understand that. What about looking at a foot does something for? I mean, also it's not. There are other non-sexual erotic parts of a woman's body that are more attractive than a foot. Like I put the foot all the way at not a knee, but like hips.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think hands even are better than feet. Because like a foot doesn't even have a function.
You got me. I have no fucking clue.
I don't understand.
The foot does have a function. It's carrying you around. Let's be honest.
My mom dated this guy, Paul, who was the service manager at Fairfax Honda.
He had a foot fetish.
He did. And I found all this out as I was older. He actually went to jail for embezzling.
Foot fetish money?
No, he embezzled thousands of dollars from Fairfax Honda. But my mom said that when she was moving out, she like opened a closet and he had stacks upon stacks of like foot fetish magazines, which is crazy.
Make magazines?
Well, back then there was no online porn. So you had to go in and like buy your specific. So then I was like, how many people went in to get the foot fetish stuff and then just came out with regular porn?
That is crazy.
You know what I mean?
They were embarrassed, and it's better to get porn than foot fetish.
You lose your nerves. You're like, I don't want that fucking... As a matter of fact, me and my friend Zach went to buy pocket pussies together. I think we've told you this story.
Okay.
When we were 18, we went to... there was a sex store in Owings Mills that's now a mattress store, right by the old Toys R Us. It was on the left by like the Boston Market.
Okay.
We went down there at like 11 a.m., 12 noon on like a Thursday. We were both off work and we're like...
Was it in the shopping center where the Safeway is?
No. It was standalone.
Oh, I know what you're talking... Oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't like that you know it. And we went to...
I went to Stevenson, so it was right by there.
So we went down there. We're like, we're going to get fleshlights. And we walked in and it was like, it was a video. This was like 2012.
Yeah.
It was it
had a video. It had like the little neon signs in the fucking windows.
It was also like a Blockbuster.
Yep.
And then you had to walk through a curtain to go into the back.
I never went in there.
But when we walked in, this is 2012, all VHSs covered in dust. It was like that movie with Pauly Shore, Biodome, was like just like copies of that, just covered in dust. And the dude,
clearly a front.
there was this old dude, a bald guy with a goatee who kind of looked like Jamie from Mythbusters, the guy who wore the berets and the ascots. He looked like Fred from Scooby-Doo, but
Everybody
bald.
looks like somebody to you.
Yeah, and he was like, "Where are you guys going?" And Zach was like in the back, and he was like, "All right," and he followed us back there, and he was like talking to us about poppers, which are like things that you sniff that make your ass loosen. And we're like, we're not a couple. And he was like, "Hey, whatever you guys say." And we're like, "No, we're here to buy like
Pocket
women
pussy.
stuff." He was like, "Hey, what you guys do with it when you leave here ain't none of my business."
He wanted you to take poppers to loosen your buttholes?
Yeah, he was like, "These things will loosen you up." And I was like, "I don't need to be loosened."
They sold them there?
Yes. They were VHS head cleaner. It's like how they sell nitrous as something else in head shops. So it was VHS head cleaner or whatever, like for like the heads of like tape machines. And he was like, "These things are great." And I'm like, "I'm not taking poppers here, dude." But then when we left, I was like, "Damn, I should have got those just to try them like recreationally." Because I think it's just an inhalant. And I've
always heard.
I've dabbled in glues and gases.
Oh, well. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Dominance and submission.
Yeah. I think I would like to be dominated more than I would like to. Well, I'm just not a dominant person.
You're not.
I'm not.
The problem is I'm not either.
Right. So we're normal. Excuse us.
We're both submissive.
I don't think that my personality, even if I tried to be dominant, I don't think it would come off genuine because I'm just laid back.
No.
Like, how am I going to be angry about anything? You know?
No, I've seen you angry.
When?
Once.
When?
I don't know. I told you I can't remember the exact scenario. I just remember it in my head. Are you ready for the next one?
It's probably when they did away with the Taco Bell Fiesta potatoes the first time. I was over the moon about that. I was fucking.
They just closed our local Taco Bell too.
So irritated.
Are you ready?
Yeah, but I'm responding to the chat. I got to get some poppers, and we'll try them on the show next week.
Okay. Where do we get them?
I guess I'll go to a sex store.
The one in Finksburg still open?
I don't know.
Across from your grandparents' house.
I bought a bowl from there in 2014. I haven't been back. So, you know, a guy died there.
In the store?
In the store. A guy was beaten to death with a fire extinguisher.
Why?
I don't know. But actually your dad investigated it. I had talked to him about it and he was like,
what the fuck would he investigate?
Because he was working for the public defender. He was like, I went and talked to the guy and
my dad's not a cop.
No, he was an investigator for the public defender and he was like, I went and talked to him and I got the feeling this guy's mixed up in some sick shit.
He does have a badge.
Yes.
That he kept even after he retired.
All right, next one.
Impact play. Hitting, spanking, paddling, or whipping, which can range from playful to intense and
That's another thing I don't understand. Why does it have to be violence? Why is every kink violence? I guess it is a commentary on the state of our you know what I like riot play.
What's that?
That's where like Greg Bavino comes wearing like a long trench coat and he just like sprays me with tear gases and
I was gonna say like a SWAT suit guy
calls me a domestic terrorist. SWAT play. That's the next big one. Yep.
Okay, so 2 is role play and 1 is bondage.
2 is role play.
Yeah, you know what role play is?
I do know what role play is, but I don't think that I could play a character that well. Like even the short films that I've made with Alan Parker.
Oh my God, I thought you were about to say like the short films you made with like porn or like your old girlfriends. And I was like, what?
No, I'm talking about
soft porns.
I just don't think like in everything they write me a character and I try to play it, but I'm just me. Like I could never be an actor. So I don't understand role play because I would just think I feel like while it was happening, I'd be like, oh, this is ridiculous.
The only way that could work is if it was your kink and I would have to dress up as things.
Oh my God. You could dress up like a Taco Bell employee giving me the Fiesta potatoes that just came back on the menu. Yeah. Okay. And then what was number 1?
Bondage.
BDSM. And that's another thing, because I don't want to be tied up, because the way that my brain works is that if you tied me up, and I love you to death, sweetheart. You're my best friend. We do the show together. We do everything together. I mean, we literally spend all of our time together.
I feel like what you're going to say is going to hurt my feelings.
It's not going to hurt your feelings. But if there were to be a home invader while I'm tied up, we're shit out of luck.
Who's coming into this home?
You never know. Like the BTK
That's
killer.
True. And the dog would be locked up, because we have to lock our dog up.
The dog,
or else she'll be up our ass.
The dog sees me getting out of the shower, and she just puts herself in her crate.
She knows shit.
She knows what time it is.
Yeah.
No, I picture myself being tied to the bed. Someone breaks down the door, and you're like, "Oh my god, what are you doing here?" And then I'm just like,
I would try to untie you really quick.
I've seen you try to untie knots. The ones that you bring me to untie, it's just not a good. And then I don't want to tie you up.
You don't think I could beat someone's ass?
No.
Oh.
You couldn't beat anyone's. You couldn't.
No. I feel like I could beat someone's ass.
No, I don't believe you.
If I needed to.
I don't believe you could. Maybe no.
Not even like out of survival?
I don't think so. No. I don't think. 'Cause I think you're too nice. I think you would let it get. See, if someone walks through this door right now, I've got a tactical plan. I've got this sculpture of a Christmas tree right here that I would wing at their head before I even ask them who they are. You'd be like, what's your
life's purpose?
What's your star sign?
Why are you here?
What's your favorite color?
Do you have any pets?
Are you an Aquarius? What's your favorite item from Whole Foods? There would be all these questions that you would have to ask them to qualify them as a threat. Whereas they're in our home. They're not supposed to be here. They're uninvited. They are a threat. You'd be like, what kind of car do you drive? Like, you would ask a bunch of questions. We can't have that. So I can't be tied up. I can't tie you up because I'm just not the kind of guy. What do I do with you once you're tied up?
Questions.
What do I do with you once you're tied up?
Whatever you want.
But I just want regular sex. So that's not, you know what I mean?
We don't have the bed for tying.
No, we don't have a headboard really. You know, like those.
You'd have to tie it where would you even put it? Like under the slats?
I guess under the slats.
We have a slatted bed from IKEA. We fucking hate it.
It's terrible. You know what?
It's actually just a frame.
I was thinking about how Knock Knock, the movie, because we're a movie review podcast, how Knock Knock could be better so in this movie, Keanu Reeves answers the door after his wife and kids have left. And there are two hot young women there or whatever.
Soaking wet.
And they're like, it's raining really bad. Is this so-and-so's house? He's like, no, because he's a terrible actor. And they're like, well, can we come in and dry off? Which, number one, he should have never answered the door. If you're not expecting, I don't answer the door.
No.
People can knock all day.
Actually, we do sometimes.
I try not to. I really try not to answer the door.
And we need to get a ring.
Because half the time it's these goddamn Mormon missionaries, and I have to tell them over and over, we're atheists. We don't believe in that.
They still come back.
The last time he was here, he said, have you found Jesus? I said, I fucking started pinching my nipples. I said, no, but come on in and we'll find him together. And they left.
Actually, they haven't been back since.
They haven't been back since. I was like, what? Telling you I'm an atheist isn't weird. I'm going to start hinting that I'm going to fuck you when you come in here. Maybe you'll stop coming.
I did see one person, though, invited the Mormons in, and they apparently will do stuff for you, like to try to convert you. Like, you could get them to do shit for you. Not like sexual.
These balls look a little full.
Hey, my sink is dirty. Do you want to clean these fucking dishes?
The power of Christ compels you to vacuum this condominium.
Yeah.
That's maybe not a bad idea.
Hey, the toilets need scrubbing. I'll listen to you talk about Jesus all day. You clean my house.
I'm going to go back there and tie my wife up. You just kind of tidy up out here, and I'll be out in 18 to 20 minutes.
Scream whatever you're trying to say about the Bible. We'll hear it. We'll hear it.
So he never should have answered the door, but then he lets him in, and then they seduce him into a menage a trois. And my favorite thing about what this movie did is that during the sex scene, they just did a bunch of close-ups of like bodies together, just pressed together. Like
they did show titties,
tits and ass. Ass is in this movie too.
No ween.
But then I'm like, but then they start terrorizing him. They're like, we're not leaving. They start making a mess in his house, and he can't get rid of them. But then he
regrets cheating on his wife, obviously.
And he's like, you got to get out of here. And they start fucking his house, and they say that they're underage, and they're clearly old.
He does take them home, but then they do this revenge thing where they're like, hey, I'm actually 15. And Keanu Reeves is so stupid. He's like, yeah, they are 15. Which, no, they're not. They're fully grown adults.
I would like to make a remake of this movie where the women think that they're going to trick the guy. But what happens is instead of Keanu Reeves behind the in the house there,
yeah,
it's not Keanu Reeves. It's the alpha apex predator, the most predatory man that has ever existed in the entirety of the world. Like it's like this guy would say, "I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me."
Oh,
so these
a little switch up.
These women come in, and all of a sudden, they're in Matt Lauer's House of Horrors.
I think they made a movie like that we watched together.
Did we?
With Hugh, a British man. The Mormon showed up to his house. He lured them in, saying that he had a wife that was making blueberry pie. It was a candle the whole time.
Oh, Hugh Grant.
Yes, and he had a basement.
But instead of Hugh Grant being like a religious cult person, it's Matt Lauer from the Today Show.
Oh, Matt Lauer. Yeah.
Matt Lauer, what a guy. This guy was a real predator. As a matter of fact, Matt Lauer had and look, there's nothing funny about sexual assault. We can all agree about that.
Fuck no.
It's terrible. It's not good. However, Matt Lauer had a button under his desk that slammed the door of his office shut. And every time I think of that, I fucking go crazy, dude.
What was he doing with that?
He was inviting women in, and then he'd hit a little red button and the door would shut. And he'd be like, I'm going to fuck your ass now. Matt Lauer had a well-documented anal kink.
Oh, see?
Mm-hmm.
That's not one of the top 10, though.
He's at the Winter Olympics cornholing interns and shit like that. And I think he was technically raping them, which is not good.
I was going to say, was it consensual? Or?
No, but to find out that he had a button under his... Can you imagine being the guy installing that?
You're like, hey, what's this button for?
I just like privacy.
So like shades or something? You got new shades for your window?
He just fucking hits a little button and the door slams shut is the funniest thing.
That's so scary.
Like he's Dr. Evil.
Oh my God, yes. He pushes a button and the floor opens up and you go down to the shark.
Take off your pants.
Or you're going to the shark.
With freaking laser beams on its freaking head. Spread your ass or you're going in the pit.
You sound like Mexican.
Hey, spread your ass, Holmes.
Hey, Holmes, spread those cheeks.
Mexican Matt Lauer. Let me see that chocolate donut essay. I'm going to rearrange your O-ring. So it was Matt Lauer's butt button.
That's pretty good.
I like to think it made like a boop when he hit it.
Oh, it definitely made something.
I also like to think that it would be better instead of the door slamming shut, he hit a button and there was like mechanical whirring, like that of a RC car,
and
it just slowly was like one of those lift chairs that takes old people up and down the steps.
It takes 80 years.
Just goes, and she's like, "What the fuck's that?" And he's like, "Just hold on a second. Just hold on a second."
And she's like, "Should I leave?" And he's like, "No, it's fine."
Oh my God. What a retarded conversation this is. No, look, I'm excited for the state of the show. Weedcap Radio is back. I'm healed. I'm barely sick anymore. I've got a bit of congestion. But we're on the mend. I thought I was going to have to relapse and take a bunch of dextromethorphan cough syrup this afternoon.
I wouldn't let him.
You would have gotten a different show this evening. Yeah. You would have gotten me every time that I would abuse Robitussin, it always ended the same way, with me watching The Hateful Eight and doing the DX crotch chop at the edge of the bed over and over and over. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When like Triple H and Shawn Michaels would go suck it and they would put the X over their crotch
with your tongue
and
out.
Chop. I would just do that for like ever.
I know.
Every time I would take a lot of...
I have videos of you doing that.
Every time. I don't know what that is, but every single time I would just I'd be on the edge of the bed just crotch chopping. It's so retarded. And
then he would just pass out.
And then I'd pass out. Well, the nice thing about dextromethorphan is that dextromethorphan is it's not a hallucinogenic. Uh-huh. It's a dissociative. and it lets you get out of your body. And I feel trapped in this body.
But does it do that to everyone?
No, it's because I have a CYPD26 liver deficiency. Mm-hmm. So what happens is, like a normal person, you take dextromethorphan. I have an enzyme deficiency in my liver. So when a normal person who doesn't have this deficiency or whatever, you take it and only a certain amount of it crosses into your bloodstream because your liver is breaking it down.
Slowly?
No, it starts breaking it down quick.
Oh.
Mine takes forever to break it down, so I just have a surplus of it in my bloodstream. Like I can take 2 Mucinex DMs and literally like be out, like be like.
But it happens to me too, and I don't think I have that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it makes my entire eyes like the size of dinner plates. And I just, all of a sudden, I get very into Daft Punk. Mm-hmm. I haven't listened to Daft Punk in years, but if I take a little bit of Robitussin, all of a sudden I'm like,
immersed.
Put on Around the World right now.
Around the world.
Absolutely. So maybe, maybe we'll transition. Maybe next week we will do, I'm a Dex Camel, big time.
Is next week just you and I, and then the following is Crack Amico?
Next week is you and I. I think we'll do a softcore porn review.
Ooh.
We'll find like the Hills Have Thighs was one of my favorites. Or
that's a classic.
Throbbing Wood, Steal from the Bitch, Give to the Whore.
That sounds
that
good.
Was a good one.
We'll have to see what HBO Max has. I bet you they're all on there.
I don't think they are.
Why?
I think I'm gonna have to find I might have to find like an old stream on my phone and project it to the TV. But we're going to do it. We'll do a softcore porn. I'm going to try to find The Hills Have Thighs. That'll be the movie for next week. And then the following week, we got Crack Amico. And then
Real sexy time.
The following, we're going to be ranking the top sex scenes with Crack Amico. The following week, we got Mike Rainey.
Is he going to pick a movie?
Mike Rainey is going to pick a movie. He hasn't gotten back to me yet on what movie we're doing, but he's going to pick the movie. We'll be hanging out. And then again, sometime in March, we got Sam Tallent coming on Weedcap Radio, which I'm pretty excited for. Really looking forward to that. And if anybody wants to see my stand-up set from last week, I have it professionally filmed. You can hit us up on WCRadio420.69 on Instagram, and I will send it to you just in case you want to see it. I was nervous. My legs were shaking the whole time because I hadn't been on stage in 3 years, but I think it went pretty well.
I was not there.
You were not there. I didn't want you going to Fells Point.
It was in the city.
It was in a sketchy part of the city, and I didn't want you there.
They love me there. That's why he couldn't take me there, because they love me there.
Let me tell you something. They love thick white women everywhere down around there.
That's what I'm saying.
They love you everywhere. Guys, thank you for listening tonight. I guess we can get ready to wrap it up. But thank you guys. Seriously, I'm so glad to be back doing the show after being sick. Can you shut up? We got to argue about camels when we're done here. Thank you guys for listening. It's always so much fun. Also, look, there's some tits in the chat and some ass.
And an ass.
That's a nice ass. I'm not a big tit guy, but
those are fake tits. Caleb's into naturals.
I think those are naturals.
Honey,
look at the drop. That's gravity.
I'm not sure. I'd have to get a better view.
Oh fuck! I can't zoom in.
No.
Hey, can you put the tits?
Send us a big picture.
Yeah, can the
tits
be bigger? I don't know. Guys, thank you for listening. We'll be back next Thursday and with Hills Have Thighs. And if you want to,
somebody said we should do a drug review podcast.
Pretty much every podcast I do is a drug review podcast. I'm just reviewing it in my head.
We've reviewed the drugs we've already done on the podcast. We just can't continue to do the drugs because now we're adults.
Oh, you know what?
We do have real jobs outside of this.
Before we join this network.
But the whippets.
If you go, by the way, if you're listening and you enjoy the show, subscribe to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. I hate to ask, but it's pretty cool. It's every time I get a new subscriber, I'm like tight.
No, he comes in the room. He's like, Lauren.
We got a new subscriber. Oh, there's some big. See, those are naturals, dude.
Can someone else chime in? Because I think they are.
Look at the drop. Fake tits don't drop like that.
Yes, they fucking do.
Fake tits are bolted on like
not
a trailer
always.
hitch.
Not always.
Always.
What's the next one? What's that?
I don't know.
Again?
That looks like a giant dick. Is that a giant dick?
Are you sending us gash?
No, I don't think that's gash. That's like a.
Oh my god, it looks like an elephant's dick.
I think it's a big old dick.
Big old cock.
What was I talking about?
Guys.
Oh, so subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever. But if you want to hear us or me on drugs, you can scroll back through our archive. Before we joined and started doing the live show here, I watched Magic Mike on mushrooms.
Yes.
And then immediately once the movie stopped, we reviewed it while I was on mushrooms. It was a Sunday morning. Maybe I'll do an acid episode.
Hey,
maybe
as long as you can function this shit.
You've seen me on 8 tabs of acid.
Well, I was also on some acid, but from what I remember, you seemed fine.
I game face acid. I can handle acid way better than any other drug. Acid
Which is wild.
Yeah, because this is the thing is that acid kind of just takes me inward. I don't know. I mean, like the walls we're breathing and stuff. I've taken acid so many times in my life, and I never feel like I get the experience that other people have.
Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to go into like another dimension or whatever.
Well, people are always just like, oh, I want to be out in nature. I'm like, I want to be on the couch. I'm trying to hands-free come. I'm trying to do Kegels. I'm in touch with my body. Leave me alone. I'm watching Aesop Rock rap in an art gallery in 2009. I don't need anybody. I don't need to be in nature. I don't need to be at a reservoir.
I would do acid again now in our own place, surrounded by things that I like, versus when I tried it the first time and I was surrounded by dark gloom and dead animals. Yeah, that I think kind of threw me through
all the
my
deer
trip.
Heads on the wall.
And the giant bear in the corner.
My grandfather did. He killed a bear he went to Alaska and he killed a bear at 30 yards with a bow and he mounted it in the basement.
Standing up.
Never bothered me, but Lauren was like,
oh, yeah, it never bothered him. Yeah, because like I guess he's used to hunting and stuff, but me, an animal lover.
I've never hunted.
A zookeeper, someone who worked at a nature center and took care of the animals there. I show up to Caleb's house for the first time.
She's a bit of an empath, guys.
And I go down into this dank basement and I'm like, oh, and he goes, yeah, there's some deer around here. Is that okay? And I go, yeah, what about the bear?
Didn't stop you from getting cream pied in that dank basement, did it?
Well, after a while, I got used to it. I had no choice.
Yeah,
I had no choice.
Yeah. No, maybe we'll do an acid episode one night. Maybe on like a Friday night, we'll do a little acid episode.
You can do it because you know I'm gonna puke. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I always throw up.
You can be sober. I'll be
your trip sitter.
I'll do a couple tabs of acid, and maybe we'll do like a 2-hour episode.
Where are you even gonna get acid?
Oh, I could have acid here in 25 minutes. You want to bet?
No.
I'll buy the acid tonight. I'll have it delivered right now.
I wish you wouldn't.
All right. Well, guys, yeah, we're going to do an acid episode here sometime soon. But in the meantime, subscribe anywhere. And if you want, like I said, if you want to see my stand-up clip, hit us up on Instagram, WCRadio420.69. If you don't want to see it, no big deal. No sweat off my back. Hey, that's just the hump off a camel. You know what they say?
Fuck you, dude. There's two types. There's several different species out there of the same animal. There's different kinds of giraffes.
We'll continue this another time. Thank you guys for listening. We love you. Thanks for everybody in the chat tonight, and we'll see you next week. Titties.
Okay, Weedcap Radio, bong hits and cameos. That's a perfect ratio. Yeah, let's get high and watch a movie, blowing bomb haze. Me and my fiance, Weedcap all day. Let's get high and watch a movie.
I just cracked my leg like crazy. Did you hear that?
I didn't, but I'll have acid here by 10 o'clock.